Hi everyone, welcome back. I am so excited for today. We are going to be testing out the MIKAYLA X GLAMLITE collection. So I did end up getting the whole collection, luckily. The PR package was already sold out when I logged on, but the actual collection was still in stock. So thankfully we got the eyeshadow palette, the highlight, her two eyelashes, which I'm not sure if we're going to use today, and then her lip gloss trio. So I'm super excited to try this out. I got it while I was sick and was like, dang it, I'm missing days of videos and I've got more things coming in, and this came in and I can't resist it anymore. So we're gonna play with the MIKAYLA X GLAMLITE collection and go from there. So before we get started, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me, and we'll get going. Alright, so I did go ahead and do most of my face makeup. So we've got left the highlight to do for the face, and then the lips, the lip gloss trio, and then eyes, obviously. I will say I am going to go for a more neutral look because her palette does contain some more neutral colors, and that's what I need to go on with the rest of my day. Check out my TikTok because I will have a more colorful look with this palette on there. So I will link that somewhere so you can see the handle. So let's start with a highlight because my face is done and I kind of feel weird without a highlight right now. So this is what it looks like. I just have to say, MIKAYLA knocked it out of the park with her packaging. I love purple. If you've been with me, you know my favorite color is purple. So I just think all of her packaging is stunning. So for highlights, I tend to take a bit of a fluffier brush. And knowing MIKAYLA, or watching her on TikTok, she typically goes for a bit more of a blinding highlight, which is exactly what this is. So I try not to pick up too much. That's your blinding highlight. I will say this one actually has like very noticeable pearlescent flakes to it. Like you can see the glitter. So I don't know how I feel about that. That's not typically my style. But the highlight is beautiful. Okay, and since it is so blinding for me, I'm gonna go in with my damp sponge and just press over it like I do with most of my other powders. Try to tone it down and blend it in a little bit better. Maybe not toning it down, but it's blended in a little bit better. We're gonna jump into the eyeshadow now. And here is our beautiful packaging. I mean, look at, it's real glitter that she put in this packaging. How beautiful is that? I think that is so cool. And then this is the palette. So today we're going to be working in these two rows just because that's what I need to wear today for the rest of my day. But again, I will have a TikTok with more of the colorful shadows. So to start, I'm going to go into the shade right here. It is called Gemini. And I'm just taking it lightly on a fluffy brush. And we're just going to put that in the crease a little bit and blend it up as a transition. I will say they are a bit powdery in the pan, like when you touch it, powder pops up, but that doesn't really bother me, so that's just a preference thing. But I mean, it's blending out very nicely. I'm not picking up a lot at a time, so it's building really nicely too. This shadow is going on so smoothly and it's blending out so easily. Like you put it on and it's like blended. It blends itself. It's really nice. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed so far. Next, we're going to go into this shade right here. It is called Hot Cocoa. And I'm just taking a smaller blending brush and I'm going to pack that on the outer third here. Gosh, these shadows make my eye look really smooth. I don't think I've experienced that before, so this is really cool. And that Hot Cocoa shade isn't too much deeper than the Gemini shade, which isn't upsetting me at all. I'm just blown away by these mattes so far. I know I've only used two, but I'm really impressed. Now I'm going to take a really small detailed brush and we're going to go into the shade Willow, which is this dark brown over here. I've seen some tutorials with this shade, so I know it's pretty dark, but I didn't expect Hot Cocoa to be so similar to Gemini, so I think I need to add just a little bit more depth. And I'm just going to tap it I didn't pick up too much because I'm kind of scared of the color, but we're just gonna place it right here by the lash line, right over Hot Cocoa. I'm trying to like put it on where I want first because this brush isn't like great for blending. So I'm trying to get it where I want it, and then I'm gonna go back into Hot Cocoa. Yeah, just a little extra depth. I like that. That color kind of scares me, but if you go in really light-handed, it's not too terrifying. And it blends out really nicely. I just needed a little bit of a bigger brush, so using the brush that I used Hot Cocoa with worked out like a charm. So I have been staring at two different shimmers here. We've got What's Poppin' and we've got Accent. So between these two, I think I want to go in with Accent because What's Poppin' is really gold, like a bright gold. So we're going to try Accent. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys know me. I use my fingers to put on shimmers, and that is like the most buttery eyeshadow I've ever used, ever touched. So let's see. Ooh. That is stunning. That transfers from my finger to my eyelids so nicely. And it comes off in full pigment. It's just beautiful. We are going to go in with the flat shader brush. I did not dampen it because I want to see how it does without being dampened. Honestly, not too bad. It goes on pretty nicely with the brush. I will say it doesn't look like it comes on like from, like when you wipe your brush in the pan, it doesn't look like it actually goes on the brush. But I mean, the payoff is nice. Maybe that's just because I picked a purple brush. I don't know. So I'm going to go back into the brush I used Hot Cocoa with, and I'm actually going to mix Hot Cocoa with Willow on the same brush. I'm starting to get a little lazy. And I just want to blend this edge a little bit more, but I want both of those colors. Okay, now we're going to go back into Gemini, and we're just going to blend this transition a little bit better, especially on the inner portion since we didn't take the Hot Cocoa or the Willow shade over there. I will say the glitter does transfer a little bit, like with the brush. So if you're swiping back and forth with the brush, the glitter is gonna move with the brush. Because now I got glitter all the way up here, which is fine by me because I like glitter. I'm really excited about this look. I think it's really pretty. So now I'm going to go in on the lower lash line, and we're going to start with Hot Cocoa and Willow, again just on the same brush. And I'm just going to start that on the outer corner here. And I'm going to make sure it connects. Okay, now I'm going to go back into Accent, which is the shimmery shade. I am going to spray my brush, and then I'm going to use that in the other half of the under eye. Now I am going to go back into her highlighter, and I'm going to use this as my inner corner. Just something a little bit brighter there. Okay, those are the eyes. I'm going to put on some mascara, and then we will finish up with the lips. I'm not going to use the eyelashes today just because they're not really feasible with what I've got going the rest of the day. They don't really make sense to wear. So I'm going to save those for a later date, but I will let you know when I do wear them. Last but not least, we are now going to go into her lip gloss trio. So it just comes like this. It looks like she's got like a clearish pearly one, a gold one, and then a rose gold. I mean, the packaging is stunning. I love the ombre effect. I love the purple, obviously. So the pearl one does have quite a bit of shimmer in it that I can see. There's not a name on it though. They're not named. Like the only thing on the tube is the MIKAYLA X Glamlite. I feel like if you're gonna have 3 different shades, you should probably name them. That's my opinion. This is the gold one. Same thing, MIKAYLA X Glamlite, and this one's got the shimmer in it too. And this is the more pink one. You can kind of see it. This one doesn't look to have any shimmer in it. So we'll see. Okay, so for lips, I'm going to go in with my Nabla Lip Shaper. This is a nude number 2. I think overall I want to use the gold shimmery one, but I really want to know what this pink one is. Okay, so there I did swatch it. It is pink. pinky nude, and it does not have any shimmer in it. So I did the gold one right below it, and it's more of a topper. So it's got the shimmer in it. It's really pretty, but it doesn't have the opaqueness to it, which I'm guessing is how the gold one, or the clear one is too. So I'm actually gonna go in with the pink one because I didn't fill my lips all the way in. It's really nice. It's not sticky, which I need. And I think it turned more nude because I used a more brownish lip liner, but I am actually really happy with that. I like that formula. It's really comfortable on the lips. It reminds me of my Rare Beauty lip balm. Reminds me of this, which is nice. I really like this stuff. So I think I'm going to enjoy those lip glosses. This is our finished look. I am thrilled with it. I am so thrilled. First of all, this is like the first time I've like done a full face since I've been sick. And second, this is the first time I've done my hair since I've been sick. So I am feeling better. I'm loving how this turned out. My skin apparently is feeling better because it's not so dry anymore. And I think the eyeshadows make my eyes look so smooth. It's whatever formula they are stunning. They're beautiful. They're so easy to blend. They're pigmented. I'm just so impressed. I will say the glitter shade that I put on the lower lash line is falling a bit, so I've got some glitter down here by my nose, but you know, you learn. So maybe I won't do that again next time, but I might do it anyways. It just kind of depends on the day, right? The eyeshadows, for sure, if you can't get anything else, pick up the eyeshadow palette. It is worth it. It's beautiful, it's stunning. The highlight is not my favorite for my face. I do find it a bit chunky, and it's a bit more blinding than I personally like, but I think it's beautiful, and I really like it on my inner corners. I'm super happy I put it there. So it is a beautiful highlight. It's just a little bit too in my face for me. So that's just a preference thing. I didn't get to the eyelashes. I've got some things to do today, and these just they're not gonna work for me today. So I am planning on using them for like a special occasion. Because I don't wear eyelashes all the time, I do wanna save them for a more special occasion. I think they're beautiful. I'm really excited to try them out. I will let you know when I get to these. And lastly, we have the lip gloss trio. I think these are really pretty. I like the pink shade a lot more than I thought I was going to. It's a bit different, and I think it kind of transforms into whatever lip liner you use. So like I used a more brown one, thinking I was going to use the gold, figuring out that this is the opaque one. This is the one that's got like pigment to it. It swatches more pink, so I bet if I had a pink lip liner on, it would come off more that way. But I really, really like the texture of it. And again, it reminds me of that Rare Beauty lip balm. Perfect for me. I am excited to use the other two toppers. I'm not skilled in layering lip gloss, so I don't want to mess with what I've got right now. But the gold one swatched beautifully. I'm really excited to try them out. The only thing is, I wish they had shade names. I feel like naming your products is like half the fun of it. Maybe I don't know enough about like creating a product, but I feel like you should get to name your lip glosses, especially if you've got 3 of them, because now all I've got to say is the clear one, the gold one, and the pink one. But yeah, so those are my opinions about the MIKAYLA X Glamlite palette. I think it is stunning. I think MIKAYLA did a wonderful job. The packaging is on point for me. Just everything is phenomenal. I think she did a wonderful job, and congratulations to her. You'll have to let me know if you did get to pick this collection up and how you're liking it. If you didn't, stay tuned, because I'm pretty sure with how fast all of her products sold out, have an intuition that she's gonna have another release. Those are just my opinions though. They haven't actually said that, so just stay tuned. Hopefully they do come out with another one, because I think this collection is bomb. That is all I have for you today. I am back to my regular scheduling. I'm here on Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.